Hello, Night Carry here. If you haven't already known, TBC Classic is on the horizon, so you may think of how you would want to prepare for it. In this video I will go through the top 5 important things to know for TBC. Those tips will help you a lot for a better understanding about the expansion in general and your class. With that being said, if you enjoyed the content and would like to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the likes and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. So for the first tip, profession changes. Before the Outland portal opens, make sure to go through your planning for your class profession meta change. Do some research on what you will need for TBC and what changes there will be. Maybe you will have to change one of your professions for TBC, so it's very important to have that done before the portal is open. Not only it will save you a lot of time, but it will save you a lot of money. Remember that many materials that are very cheap in vanilla will change in TBC. The prices will go up, and especially for the new profession like jewel crafting. A lot of materials that will be required to skill jewel crafting will go up in price. So in this case, what you can do is set your bank with all the materials you will need from vanilla to skill in TBC. For number 2, take your time on leveling to 70 while farming dungeons. TBC is very different to vanilla in terms of speed leveling importance. In vanilla, if you did not know, most people including hardcore players rush to 60 as soon as possible so they can start raiding and complete the Onyxia attunement. There was no important rep to farm in order to maximize your gear on raiding. The reps were less needed during early vanilla. Now in TBC, all reputation factions are important for you to get the best gear possible for early TBC, and some will stay with you until later on. That is why dungeons are a top priority in TBC, not only for reputation but also for items, including dungeon loot and quest rewards. At 68, you can start your Kara attunement, which takes a lot of time. Once you hit 68, you need to start it so when you hit 70, you will be done with it and ready for raiding. Now, if you have other plans for TBC launch, then that is fine as well. If you are only planning to PvP at 70, or you want to be the first to hit 70, then do all the rep grind and attunements later on. It won't make a huge difference if you are not planning to raid early on. For number 3, saving gold for your flying mount. Now for the gold issue, whether Blizzard are planning to make TBC fresh or progressive will justify the importance of saving for your flying mount. If the servers will be progressive, which I mostly think it will, there might be a cap on gold. So let's say there is a cap on gold which is around 1k, you will then be set for the 60% flying mount, which costs 900 gold in total. That would be easy to have your gold ready, but if the servers are fresh or you are planning to play on a brand new character with no gold on your account, there you will have to save accordingly, because flying mounts are required to get in the dungeons like Alcatraz, which is needed for the Kara's and raid attunement. And most dungeons and raids post Kara also requires you to have a flying mount and able to reach. Furthermore, there are other things that require you to have a flying mount in order to do. such as group quests and daily quests in both Netherstorm and Shadowmoon Valley for some proper pre-raid biz gear. For number 4, gathering items for your right spec. Now this may sound a little bit weird to you, but trust me, it is very important to choose items according to the spec you are maining at 70 and not while you are leveling. Let's say you are having a hard time leveling and you felt like you need new items to get stronger for leveling. So after you complete a specific quest, you will have two options for your class. One DPS item and another healing item. Obviously, you will probably be leveling in a DPS spec, so you might fancy an item that suits your DPS. But the second option item is really good for your main spec at 70. So picking that item for your main spec is more important because you might find yourself in a situation where you are weak at 70 and you will have a hard time healing or tanking, for example, because of the lack of items. Now, in the other case, you can always save items for your 70 spec, so do not sell gear that you will need later on. For number 5, pre-raid biz gear planning for your class, which continues my fourth tip. Keep in mind that learning your pre-raid biz gear will crucially help you. It does not need any effort to check out your pre-raid biz gear, unless of course you fully know about it. Because trust me, while you level, you may miss out on items you might need for your pre-raid. Some items may not look important to you, but they might have the right stat for you to cap your hit rating, for example. So make sure you check out your list. Now, if you want to check out your pre-raid biz gear, you can easily find many sources out there. This is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.